Every morning in the park, Luciano watched a group of capybaras graze near the water. They never let him close. He told himself that was fine. Some creatures are only meant to be watched from a distance. He kept his routine simple. He jogged the same path, past the same pond, past the same wary animals who scattered the moment his footsteps changed rhythm. He never reached out. He never expected to. Then came the rain. It arrived without warning, the kind of downpour that sends people running for cover. Luciano opened his umbrella and kept walking. That was when he felt it, a small, solid weight pressing against his leg. A capybara had broken from the group and tucked herself under his umbrella, her fur damp, her breathing quick. He didn't move. He barely let himself blink. Wild capybaras don't do this. They don't choose a stranger over the safety of the herd. But there she was, close enough to touch, close enough that he could hear the soft huff of her breath. Luciano held the umbrella steady, angling it over her instead of himself. He said nothing. He let the silence do the work. The next morning, he returned to the same spot, half expecting the moment to have been a fluke. It wasn't. She was there, and this time, she didn't retreat when he slowed his pace. She stepped toward him instead. He started calling her Cappy. The days that followed built something neither of them planned. Each morning, Luciano paused his jog to sit near her. He'd scratch behind her ears while she leaned into his hand, her eyes drifting half shut, her whole body loosening in a way that only happens when an animal has stopped bracing for danger. Trust like that doesn't arrive all at once. It arrives in small, repeated moments until one day it's simply there. Weeks later, Luciano noticed two small shapes tucked beside Cappy in the grass. Her babies. He kept his distance at first, aware that mothers protect their young fiercely, especially in the wild. But Cappy didn't tense. She didn't herd them away. She let him stay close enough to watch them nurse, close enough to see them stumble through their first clumsy explorations of the world. Something had shifted, and it wasn't just Cappy who had changed. Her calm had passed down to them. The babies grew up watching their mother greet this man without fear, and so they never learned to fear him either. Soon, Luciano's morning jog became something else entirely, a quiet visit with a family that had, in its own way, adopted him. He learned their small habits, the way Cappy liked to rest her chin on his knee, the way the babies play wrestled near the water's edge while she watched unbothered a few feet away. He never forced any of it. He simply showed up morning after morning and let them decide how close they wanted him to be. Looking back, Luciano says he never set out to earn a wild animal's trust. He only stood still in the rain once and didn't ask for anything in return. Maybe that's the quiet truth in stories like this. Real trust is never chased, it's only ever offered, in its own time, on its own terms. Rescuing an animal changes their world, but watching Luciano and Cappy, it's hard not to wonder who really did the rescuing here. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.